Hey y'all, it's Farmer MeeMaw. Are y'all about as stressed out as I am? Do you need a break? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you 16 and maybe more things that you can do in order to relax and de-stress and just kind of forget about the craziness of the world right now. Number one, first and foremost, you need to unplug from social media. Turn off your Facebook, turn off the news, TV, anywhere that you're getting bombarded with information, Twitter, about the craziness of the world around you, turn it off. You're immediately going to feel better. And not only are you not going to be hearing about the blow by blow of all the craziness in the world, but you're also not going to be looking at accounts that make you feel inadequate. And that stresses me out. Seeing all the accounts that are doing all of the things and they're making their life look perfect, which we know is not the truth, but it still looks that way, and then it makes us feel inadequate. So get away from that stuff, number one. Number two, take a hot bath or a hot shower. And then if you're taking the hot shower, switch it over to a cold shower. Y'all know how I feel about cold showers. Sometimes just taking a few extra minutes in the shower and not just jumping in, washing your hair and jumping out, taking the time to relax and enjoy the hot water can be very relaxing. Number three, burn some candles. You know you have those candles that just smell divine. Burn that sucker. You bought it. I have this thing about hoarding candles and then not wanting to burn them because, I don't know, because I'm weird. Burn the candles. Enjoy them. That's why you bought them. Number four, essential oils. You can put them in a diffuser. Some of them you can put on your skin. Essential oils are a great way to de-stress. Some of the ones that are particularly good for stress include lavender, chamomile, peppermint. Peppermint is my favorite. All you have to do is Google search essential oils good for de-stressing, and you'll get all kinds of essential oils. And you can see if any of them are the ones that you may already have on hand. So that's number four, essential oils. Number five, play music that makes you happy. There is no way that I can be grumpy while listening to Riverdance. There's just no way. Not only do I get happy, I get energized, and then I get things done. So if you're stressing out, put on some upbeat music. Number six goes along with number five. If you're gonna turn on the music, you may as well dance. I don't mean necessarily river dance, but you may as well dance around while you're getting your stuff done, or if you just want to dance around and have fun, dance. If you don't feel like dancing, exercise. Y'all, go to the gym. If you have a gym membership or if you have any kind of equipment, just get your body moving, get your heart rate up, and get some exercise. This hammock is bouncing as I'm talking, y'all, so forgive me. I'm trying really hard not to slide off of it because I've done that a time or two. Number seven, this is not one I necessarily recommend, and I definitely don't recommend it if you're pregnant. Wine and chocolate, y'all. Chocolate is my go-to. Some people turn to wine. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not here to judge. A glass of 2 or wine may help in these trying times. Just don't make it a habit, because we don't want to cause any more problems. Number eight, read a book. If you don't have time to read a book, listen to an audio book. You can do this for free through your local library. I love audio books. You can also do Audible. You can, there are so many other options, but read a book. Listen to an audio book. Number nine, journal. And I have a very specific journaling idea for you for this one, and that is to write down your prayers. This can be very therapeutic as you're praying but you're writing your prayers down and asking God to watch over you and to handle whatever family situations you need him to kind of guide you through, whatever it is. Writing in a journal and just getting all your feelings out, but also writing a letter to God, I have found to be very therapeutic. Number 10, drink a cup of herbal tea or spice tea this time of year, or coffee if you're a coffee person. But I find that coffee with the caffeine actually kind of hypes me up, and that's the opposite. You're wanting to de-stress, you're wanting to lower your cortisol, and coffee actually raises your cortisol. So opt for the spice tea or herbal tea instead of your coffee. Number 11, take a walk in nature or just get outside. You're always going to feel better when you get out in the sunshine and move around a little bit. So get outside, and if you can, go for a walk. Number 12. Y'all, I realize now. Okay, wait. I'm trying to figure out which way you're looking at this. Number 12, this is actually part of a routine more so than an activity, and that is take your magnesium. Magnesium is so important for stress management, and if you have access to ashwagandha, take that in a supplement form as well. But definitely take your magnesium. That's one of those things that's really easy for everybody to have access to. Highly recommend it. When you're going through stressful situations, you really need magnesium, and 80% of the population is magnesium deficient. So please take your magnesium supplements. 13, snuggle with a pet. And if you don't have a pet, snuggle with a person. Snuggle with a kid or a spouse or a friend, or just give somebody a hug. Hugs are one of those things that just work magic, y'all. Everybody needs a hug. No, I mean, even people who hate hugs probably need them more than anybody else. But don't hug anybody without your permission. PSA, you know, don't do anything, you know. Number 14, gratitude journal. Write down all of the things that you can think of to be grateful for. Especially this time of year, it's really one of those trendy things to focus on things to be thankful for. And so write down every day a list of things that you have to be thankful for. Number 15, deep breathing. Sometimes we just need to sit somewhere, be very still, and take some deep breaths. Focus on your breathing and relax. You can also do something called tapping, and I'll talk about that more in the future. That's not something I'm going to get into today, but if you know what it is, that's an option as well. It's really good for stress relief. Number 16, I don't have enough fingers for. Lay in a hammock. This is one of my favorite things to do, y'all. The other day I came out, I was so stressed on election day. I come out and I'm relaxing and I end up falling asleep. On my hammock. Good times. Luckily, it wasn't the middle of summer, but yeah, I came out to relax and the hammock got the job done. I'm actually going to give you a couple more. Number 17, if you have an aquarium, just sit and stare at your fish. If you don't have an aquarium, you may want to get one, because this is one of the most relaxing activities. I think that's why they've got aquariums in doctors' offices all over the world, is because people go to doctors' offices and they're stressed out and they need to relax, and they can sit and watch the fish and forget about whatever they're at the doctor's office for. And along those same lines, something that I noticed when I first came out here today, and it's a lot like watching fish, but it's being outside and watching bees. If you have an area where you have a lot of flowers or wildflowers or weeds, if you notice, a lot of times you will just see a ton of bees just working those flowers constantly. And it can be as soothing, unless you're allergic, it might not be as soothing, but it may be just as soothing for you to watch that as it is for you to watch an aquarium. It's just, you know, if it's raining outside or if it's really, really cold outside, it may not be as relaxing. And lastly, do something that you love. And if it's something you can get lost in doing, that's even better. Like, I have people who sew and knit and crochet, and that can be incredibly relaxing for them. I know one of my friends loves to mow the yard, and so her happy place is on her lawnmower. If you know me, you know right behind me, that's my happy place, sitting on my tractor doing yard work. And so do something that you enjoy doing. And if it's an absorbing, like I said, and if you can get absorbed in the activity, which means you just kind of lose track of time and you forget about everything going on around you, unless you've got something on the stove, do something that will just suck in all of your attention and you can just focus on that one thing. Like, you know, reading a book is one of those things where you just kind of forget about what's going on around you and look at the book that you're reading, or read a magazine, and listening to podcasts, things like that. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Okay, so those are some things that you can do to reduce your stress and try to manage to get through the rest of 2020. So now I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite way to de-stress? And have you been using it a lot lately? Things are just kind of crazy these days. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all. Mwah.